Hey, Black Butterflies. It's your girl, Chris Omni, the health hippie, stopping in a day early for your Kujima education. Now, you will see me again tomorrow, but I wanted to go on air today to talk to you about our topic from last week. And the reason why is because some of you didn't get the topic from last week. I was told that the video cut off like around 10 seconds, and then it became a little choppy and started to tile. So I wanted you to have the information. So put your thinking cap on. Let's get ready. So this week, here's your journal article, and it is called Relationships Between Body Area Satisfaction, Exercise, and Mood in Obese African American Women. And this comes from the Journal of Black Psychology. Before I dig into the research article, let me give you the backstory of why this is so important. So you know one of our monarchs, also my sister, Miss Felicia Glass. And she gave me permission to tell this story, so I'm not just kind of throwing her under the bus. But Felicia is almost 400 pounds. And you've seen both of us out kicking it, just grooving, having a good time, loving life, changing the world. And this particular day was no exception. Well, actually, it was a huge exception because of what was said and the comment that was implied. So let me tell you the backstory. We're at Girls' Day Out, or Women's Day Out, whatever they call it. It was at the Expo Center, and we're walking around, and I'm standing there next to Felicia. So see, I'm standing here next to Felicia. These two women walk up to us. I know one of the women from Making Moves, and she and I started catching up. The friend who was with her falls back and is communicating with Felicia. After we finish wrapping up our topic, making moves, how you been, all that, I hear her say, and I wish I would have said something then, but I hear her say, "You can tell they work out." Do you hear that in my voice? You can tell they work out. So basically she was implying that her and Felicia did not work out. She made that assumption based upon size. That is so untrue. The topic for this week is thick fit, but how it ties into that backstory is that I wasn't working out. Felicia was working out more than I was. She loves riding her bike. She's out there doing her exercises with her kids. She has the gym at home. You know, she's doing all the workout stuff that you're supposed to do according to the Surgeon General, getting in your 4 or 5 days a week. She was doing that. I wasn't doing that. But genetically, you would never know. So she made the assumption that because of my size, I was fit. And because of Felicia's size, she was unfit. Babies, that goes back to this right here. And it talks about the relationship between body area satisfaction and exercise. So you still have your thinking caps on? Let me dig in. So hopefully you're as pissed off as I am about that comment. We'll come back to it. All right, so on page 2, talking about the whole concept, right? It says that these authors found that many obese African American women tended not to perceive themselves as obese. African American women are more satisfied with their body shape compared to their European American cohorts. Okay? Put that nugget in your back pocket. Here comes the next nugget, coming from page 11. And I will also be quoting this page for our information for tomorrow. But body area satisfaction. Body area satisfaction refers to a positive viewpoint related to certain body areas, such as the face, upper, mid, and lower torso, waist, stomach, muscle tone. It also relates to a positive viewpoint related to hair color, thickness, and texture, as well as weight, height, and overall appearance. So babies, I shared those two pieces with you because it said thick. I didn't make this up. Now maybe they were talking about thick in terms of hair, but I'm talking about thick in terms of fitness. Do not let your body size stop you from being physically active. People are going to make judgments regardless. They're going to look at you and not know your backstory. They're going to look at me and assume that I work out. They're going to look at somebody else and assume that they don't. So do not let your size stop you from engaging in physical activity. Moving on. And this part gets really rich, and I know I'm getting close to my time here. Page 18. As well, a possible explanation could be based in Afrocentricity. Afrocentric theory, developed by Asante, proposes that Eurocentric beliefs and practices must be rejected by African Americans. For example, Patton explained African American women have been at the mercy of beauty standards of European Americans, especially standards related to skin color and hair, since the beginning of slavery in the United States. As Patton discussed, Afrocentricity accepts all forms of beauty. Thick, fit, all forms of beauty. Now let me continue. It's all highlighted. I'm not making it up. Here it goes. Afrocentricity may provide a possible explanation of why African American women may not embrace Eurocentric standards of aesthetics and beauty that include a thin ideal. Sit on that for a little bit. I want you to define yourself for yourself. I want you to engage in physical activity. I want you to divorce from society's view of this one form of fitness, one form of wellness, this one size of beauty. Divorce from all of that. So I leave that with you, and we'll pick this up tomorrow. But as I always do, high fives, hugs, and hope. See you tomorrow.